Hey, howdy, hey, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we're gonna do a Drag Race updates sort of video because I am late to my review. So I figured I would talk about the episode a little bit, just give some few thoughts and opinions on it. And I also want to talk about a few other topics that are coming up. So if that sounds good to you, make sure to hit that like button, comment down below, and hit that subscribe button. Come join the Amateur Hour community. And without further ado, let's get this video started. Alright. So, yes, I am back. I am back again. And for today's video, we're going to talk about Drag Race updates with the All-Stars 7 episode last week, what's coming up this week, and all the above. I also do want to cover some other slight topics that we might be getting to later this week on this channel, sure, and all the above. So first things first, let's talk about the episode last week, or this week, depending on how you look at the weeks. Obviously we had the branding TikTok dance challenge sort of moment, if you will. Again, from the way RuPaul introduced it, it did seem to have a larger focus on dancing, and that is going to become important with this few little critique moment I have. So, from the actual TikToks, there are a few moments that I thought were truly great. I think Monet was amazing. I think Monet's money was really cute. Again, listening to RuPaul's advice and taking it is something that Monet knows works. So, of course, she's going to do that and run with it and kill it. Slay. Yes. Then, of course, we had Shea Coulee who did the shakedown. I thought this was great, honestly, because the branding is there. The branding is there. And it's a dance. It's a dance. Remember that. So, for me, those would have been my top twos for the week. I also did enjoy Jada. Jada's was really cute. The diva moment was cute. And also Jinx. Jinx was funny. However, this is where the issue comes in. Jinx's challenge, I don't think really was a dance, if you will. I don't think there was much dance to it. And because of that, I don't think Jinx should have been in the top two. Again, it is what it is. In the end, RuPaul did pick Jinx and Monet as the top two. Again, I totally agree with Monet. Would have switched Jinx out probably for Shea or Jada, depending. But, it is what it is. So, I was thinking about this, actually. The more I think about it, the more it makes sense that RuPaul would do that in production, right? Because if we think about it, if Jinx were not in the top two, right? Let's just put it out there. Jinx was not in the top two, right? Jinx would only have 2 stars at this point, correct? And next week is a roast. Do you think for 1 second, well, obviously they don't know that it is a roast, but reverse that. Do you think for 1 second that either Monet, Jada, or Shea would not block Jinx to keep her from getting more stars next week? Right? Think about this, right? It makes sense. So, if Jinx had not won this week, she couldn't have gotten a star next week, which would have meant, coming towards the finale, she would have been stuck with only 2 stars. And because of that, I don't think production wants that to happen. So I think that was a big reason why they decided to give Jinx this win, so that she didn't get blocked next week. Since obviously production did know that next week is going to be a roast. So they might have done that to try to keep Jinx safe for next week so she could win again, potentially, and get up to 4 stars. 4 stars versus 2. Big difference there, right? Especially as we get to the end of the season. Because the queens with the most stars go to the finale lip sync SmackDown for the crown, whatever you want to call it. So if Jinx had been blocked, she wouldn't have been able to do that. It makes sense. It makes sense from a production standpoint to give Jinx that win. Again, I wish they had kind of kept it more realistic and not shown their hands so much, because I feel like they are showing their hands more with this. So it makes sense, but I don't like that you know what I'm trying to say? Yeah. Anyways, Obviously, those two were the top. They ended up doing a lip-sync spoken word to a monologue from Designing Women. The night the lights went out in Georgia. This was an iconic moment. This is something that I think is really, really a great thing for Drag Race to do a lip-sync monologue, because this opens the doors for so many different lip syncs now that we can have in future seasons. And that is something I really, really enjoy. And I think this was a great monologue. I think both Jinx and Monet slayed it. Obviously, in the end, RuPaul did announce that Monet was the winner. So Monet got to plunge someone. I was going to expect that Monet would plunge the Viv, because the Viv plunged Monet. Again, bringing that back full circle. However, Monet decided to plunge Raja, kind of following the pattern that things were going, seeing as Raja was the only one to not have the plunger at that point. Right? So again, I don't know how much that was Monet being strategic in the social game versus being strategic for the stars, you know? Because I don't know if Monet thought that Raja would win more stars, being realistic. You know? It is what it is. Again, had Jinx not been in the top, Jinx would have been blocked. And that would have really changed things up going into the finale. So, again, it is what it is. Hopefully, now that Monet has 2 stars, she can continue to get more stars and make it into the finale. But here we are, right? We have 2 queens now with 3 stars, being Jinx and Jada. So those 2 are the front runners going into episode 10, I believe, next week. Yeah, episode 10. So again, we'll have to wait and see what happens. But next week is the roast, and I'm super excited for this because it is going to be an iconic roast. We have queens like Jinx, Monet, Viv, Shay, all of whom have done really well on roast. So I'm super excited. I cannot wait to see how it goes. Sure. I think it's going to be really fun to watch. The runways this week were great, but honestly, I'll talk about that later. I do want to cover now what else I am going to be covering this week on this channel. Of course, we are going to be having a rumored All-Stars 8 cast list video coming out this week. Yes, there is a rumored All-Stars 8 cast. Again, it is very early on in the process of filming, but they have started filming, so I feel pretty comfortable going through this rumored list. So I'm super excited for that. I also do have the Canada's Drag Race Season 3 queens to go through, because obviously the Season 3 is premiering, is premiering, I believe, this week. I think it premieres on the 15th, so that is this week. So let me know down below which you would like to see first, me going over the Canada girls, or me going over the All-Star 8 girls. Let me know down below. They both will be coming out this week, I do promise you that. And let me know what else you would like to see on this channel. Like this video if you liked it. Comment down below what you thought about this episode and all the above. Share on social media, get the channel growing even more. And hit that subscribe button. Come join the Say Mature Hour community. And I will be back here later this week. Have a good rest of your day. And I'll see y'all later. Bye.